All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all a really quick story time before my daughter rushes in the door because I'm just getting off of work. So she said we need a story time from the picture I posted that said she doesn't know it, but over the weekend she's gonna meet the love of her life. So quick story. So the young lady in the picture with me was someone I literally just had met in our training class. She was from New York, I was from Virginia, and she wanted to go to the ocean front here in Virginia Beach because she had never been. And so her, myself, and two other young ladies and her son went to the oceanfront that weekend. We went miniature golfing and we went to the all-year carnival that we have here in Virginia. When we were there, we were about to get on a ride and her son said he had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, no problem, I'll show him where it is. So as I'm going to show him where the bathroom is, there's a gentleman at the entrance of the carnival, catcalling, right? New York, full-blown New York catcalling me. And I'm like, sir, I was like, oh, I gotta take him to the bathroom. So as I coming out, he's like, okay, what's up? And I'm like, oh, I gotta take him to his mom. Not thinking he was going to wait until we actually were done. As we're leaving, he's still there. And he's like, dang, you really had no intention of never coming back. And I was like, oh, it's not like that, whatever. So he's like, what's your name? I'm like, Destiny. He tells me his name. And he's like, can I get your phone number? And I'm like, oh, if you want my phone number, you have to win me a prize. And so he literally goes to one of the booths and he tries to pay the lady for a prize. And she's like, no, you got to pay to win. So he plays the game. He wins. He gets me literally a Care Bear teddy bear. But I end up giving it to my friend's son. He's like, yo, what's up with that? Like, you made me do all this work. I was like, listen, you're going to get my phone number. Just don't worry about it. So I get a little boy my teddy bear and I gave him my number. We end up hanging out the whole weekend. But what's so crazy is we ended up hanging out the whole weekend, but my husband, not at the time, had this clause where he said his father said if he's not number one in the race, he's not in the race at all, and he doesn't want to continue to talk to me. So at the time I was 19, 20, got a big girl corporate job. I was just dating, going on dates, going out to eat, casually just dating. So I told him that. I was very honest. I was like, listen, I'm just dating. I'm young. I just got out of high school. I'm in a big girl job. I'm just trying to get myself established, And he was like, if you're not willing to cut off everybody just to talk to me so that I know you're serious, then I don't want to talk to you anymore. I thought homeboy was joking because I was Destiny Williams to be exact, okay? But he wasn't. He literally blocked me. Blocked. Do not disturb. Don't ever call me again. Blocked me. And I didn't find that out until I tried to call him and it wasn't going through. So I'm gonna give y'all a longer story time a little later of how we came back together and how I finally forgave him for blocking me. Because how you gonna tell somebody you just met to cut her whole roster? Where they do that at? I guess in New York, because that's where he's from. But I'll come back and share the rest with y'all later.